Cause I know her. I think she's from Florida. Am I right?
Yeah.
I ain't want to say where you work at, but I know you work at too. But I bought some bottles from you, so like I thought it'd be a little like awkward if I like, you know what I'm saying?
The whole bottle thing, I know where my head went.
Just the nightlife.
Okay.
You know, nightlife. Thanks.
I'm not really a fan of your jeans, I think. I wasn't a fan of the shorts I think I just wasn't like drawn to you.
So how do you get that often about,
Yeah, I feel like there is a bad stigma with, being in bottle service. During disagreements with your partner or your spouse, how do you guys handle them?
Yeah, she wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay? Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.
YouTube, what the fuck is good with y'all? I'm back again with another Pop the Balloon reaction video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. 98% of y'all not subscribed, so if you fuck with the video, then tap in and subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Jaslyn.
Jaslyn, how old are you?
I'm 26.
And what do you do?
I'm a VIP waitress.
Okay, very cool. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I really like to travel. I really like going out of the country, experiencing new places, and I really like to cook. And I'm really into baking right now, too.
Okay, what's your favorite thing to cook?
Okay, I really like this recipe. It's called Marry Me Chicken Pasta. I make that pretty often. I really like it.
Nice, okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
So, number one thing is I would really like a man who has a good relationship with God, or is at least working on one. Someone who's funny, because I really like to crack jokes a lot. And someone who's definitely like loyal. I like someone who has honesty.
Nice. And what are some of your deal breakers?
I don't do cheaters. I feel like that's just something like I can't really forgive.
Okay.
I don't like liars. I feel like if you lie about something small, you're gonna lie about something big. And I don't like someone who's like not aware of their surroundings. Like when we're out, I really like feeling like protected when I'm with my man and that he's observant of everything that's going on. So if you're not, then that's a deal breaker for me too.
Okay, cool. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see why he ended up popping.
You know, I get the whole lying thing. Like, yeah, like if you lie about something small, you lie about something big. It's like your morals are not there with the lying. But with the cheating, what do y'all think? Do you think it's once a cheater, always a cheater? Or do you think that you can grow and develop, and if you once cheated before, you can change and not be a cheater in the future? You know, let me know down in the comments what y'all think about that specific thing. But I do think she looks very good. You know, she's a little on the taller side, so I feel like, one, she's going to eliminate a lot of the men that are shorter. And two, maybe some of the shorter men are not going to be interested in her. Maybe that's the reason why he popped his balloon. But I feel like it was because of the VIP waitress thing. Like, that's giving like bottle girl, you know, you're in the club, you're talking to the men. I don't exactly know what that means when she said it, but looking at the way she looks, I wouldn't be surprised if she's doing some type of bottle girl, like strip club waitress type job. So I feel like she needs to explain what that actually means. But other than that, I mean, she seems really nice. You know, she seems like well-spoken, not too hood or whatever. And like, she has a very nice body, even though she is a little taller, so that might be a deal breaker for some guys. But I think she has a nice body, very pretty face, good hair, you know, and I don't really see nothing wrong with her, like physically wise, which is probably why nobody else popped their balloon. But let's see why he ended up.
All right, let's start with your name and age.
I'm Terrence, I'm 28.
Terrence, what do you do?
I'm a project manager for a government contractor.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Cause I know her. I think she's from Florida. Am I right?
Yeah.
I ain't want to say where you work at, but I know you work at too. But I bought some bottles from you, so like I thought it'd be a little like awkward if I like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again.
But no, other than that though, she pressure though. Like, yeah, I see you a couple times in the O, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's handsome. I like the outfit. It's really nice. Maybe like, I think I might be a little taller than you, maybe, but
Nah, you're not.
In my heels,
Oh yeah, for sure.
No,
for
you're
sure.
taller than me for sure. But
Yeah.
no, you're a handsome guy. I like the outfit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Then we got to pop back here. Your name and age.
I'm Devin, I'm 30.
All right. Devin, what do you do?
I work in cybersecurity.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
The whole bottle thing, I know where my head went, and it's just not something I'm into
Okay.
as far as that goes.
Okay. So do you get that often about,
Yeah, I feel like there is a bad stigma with, being in bottle service and stuff like that. But overall, it is just my job. Like, there's a lot of girls in the club that guys can talk to. It's not really just always the bottle girl. So I'm really just doing my job. I'm busy most of the time. So, but I like it. I have a good time, and all my coworkers are great too. So.
I believe you. I'm
Yeah.
not judging in any way. It's just like I'm cool.
No, I
like,
understand.
Yeah. And I live in Old Town, so in
Really?
Scottsdale, so
Oh, okay.
around all that, and it's just
Yeah.
like it's just something I kind of avoid
respect it.
for
It's
the
fine.
most part. Yeah. But you look fantastic.
Thank you.
and now is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's really handsome. I like your hair. It's
Thank you.
it's nice. I really like your jewelry. Yeah, I think he's a handsome guy.
Thank you. Then we did get another pop down over here. Your name and age?
I'm DeMarcus, and I'm 30.
DeMarcus, what do you do?
I'm in tech, software sales specifically.
Cool. Alrighty. So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just the nightlife.
Okay.
Nightlife.
All right. So you don't go out? Is that what's...
I go out sometimes, but just like working in the nightlife. That's it.
Understandable. Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Not really. I think you have a handsome face.
Thanks.
I'm not really a fan of your jeans, I think.
It'd be like that.
I feel it though.
And I can understand that.
But as long as that's your style, then that's your style.
Thank you.
I ain't knocking it.
I
think I'm
friend-
just not a fan of them.
My friend
really.
told me she didn't like my jeans. too.
Really?
But these my coat.
As long as you like them,
Thank you.
there you go.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Let's head on back this way. Whew, we've got quite a few guys here today, so let me hand you a pick. Hold on to that. And I am going to have you pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
That was motherfucking crazy when he said, "Oh, I already know you." Like, I literally thought he was like on some stalker shit when he said that. Like, that totally threw me off when he said, "I actually know you." I don't know if you could see it in my face and my reaction, but I was just totally surprised when he said that, and he actually did know her. So that was just crazy to me when he said that. But I feel like he still liked her. I mean, I don't know. He didn't really get into like the fact of like whether or not he should get his balloon back or not. I feel like maybe he should have. Maybe he had a chance. But it seems like the height wise, she wants somebody that's taller than her when they're wearing heels. But I think for how good she looks, I feel like women that look like her, they usually have like super high standards as far as looks. So I was surprised that she said 2 out of the 3 guys that popped their balloon were actually her type. Like that definitely surprised me. I didn't think she was going to say that. I'm also kind of surprised that more guys didn't pop their balloon, because I feel like working in nightlife, whether it's like being a stripper or being a bottle girl, like whatever, usually something that a lot of guys that are not that into. Let me know down in the comments. So as a man, like, how do you feel about your women working in the nightlife scene? Like OnlyFans, that's another thing that's like kind of a red flag, I feel like, for women. And I also like that last guy stood on business as far as his jeans. He was like, I like my jeans. I know somebody else told me that they didn't like them, that I shouldn't wear them, but I wore them anyways because I don't really care if you don't like my jeans. I'm gonna wear what I think looks good, and I think that that's something to respect. Like, be yourself on the show. Women always come on and say, I don't want a man who changes who they are. Like, then don't change who you are, brother.
Okay. All right, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Pa. I'm 28.
Okay. Paul, what do you do?
I work in tech.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like that she likes to cook. I like to cook as well. I love traveling. Wasn't too sure about the nightlife stuff, but I wanted to hear her out.
Okay. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think it was just like the initial attraction. I think I just didn't feel it when I just looked at the whole lineup, so I just didn't want to waste your time either. But you seem like a really nice guy.
Thank you.
No problem. You popped another one. Name and age.
My name is Bliss, and I'm 28.
And Bliss, what do you do?
I'm a soccer coach / trainer.
Nice. Why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She looks gorgeous, looks good in black. Love the ponytail.
Thank you.
Just looks gorgeous overall.
All right. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think I just wasn't a fan of your outfit.
Okay.
I think that's all it was. I wasn't a fan of the shorts and the, yeah, I think that's all it was.
All right.
Really. But you're a handsome guy too. I like your cross necklace.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Let's hit them back. So we now have 5 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
Okay, just to like get a feel for you guys, if we were to go on a first date, what would you plan for us to do?
All right. Name and age.
EJ, 28,
EJ, what do you do?
bartend, model, and I also home carry once a week.
Okay.
For sure.
Now, if you were to plan a first date, what would you do?
I like to base it off of the person, what they like to do, but I like to do an activity. So I like going to like arcades, bowling, something that we could communicate. I don't like dinner for the first date to see if I actually know her. So yeah, I'll say that.
Okay. Let's go over here. Let's start with your name and age.
Toby, 28.
Toby, what do you do?
I'm a nurse and content creator.
Okay. And if you want to go ahead and just answer a question.
So for first date, I'd probably take her mini golfing, and then after that, we'd probably go to like a rooftop lounge and just talk and really get to know each other.
Nice. All right. Name and age.
My name is Chris. I'm 29.
Chris, what do you do?
I'm a software engineer, so I'm in IT.
And what would you do for the first date?
It would definitely depend once I get to know her, but we're definitely going to get something to eat. Gotta make sure we fed, and then we'll probably do something creative, like, you know, create our own candles or perfume or something like that. Something creative like that.
Okay, cool. Name and age.
My name is Kenneth. I'm 29.
Kenneth, what do you do?
I'm a music video director and a videographer.
All right. And what if you want to go ahead and answer a question?
So you look like you like seafood.
I do.
I would take you.
That's my favorite food.
Okay, I would take you to a seafood boil.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's
okay. Let's go to our last guy over here. Your name and age.
I'm Samson. I'm 28.
Okay. Samson, what do you do?
I just recently got my master's in sports management, and I work for an insurance company.
Congrats. And if you want to go ahead and answer a question.
Depends on her type of vibe. I love like sushi. So if you like sushi, take you out to get some sushi. I love pho. I'm a pho type of guy as well too. So take you out to pho as well. And then after, I love hookah. So I take you like to the little hookah lounge, chill, get to know each other more. So just a little vibe. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. All right, let's head on back. It is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. Okay.
I'm glad to see we got a lot of brothers working in tech. I love to see it. That is a good thing, you know. Shout out to everybody working in tech. I feel like everybody kind of gave a really good answer, you know. I feel like the seafood boil one was the one that stood out to me. Like everyone had a really good answer, but he really connected with her when he said seafood boil because he guessed that she liked it, and you know what they say, the bad bitches love seafood type shit. So, you know, I don't know. Like, I was surprised that he didn't get his balloon popped like earlier on, but I feel like it's because he looks cool. You know, he's a videographer. He has a cool job. So maybe that's the reason that he didn't get his balloon popped. But I was really surprised that he's made it as far as he has. But I definitely wasn't surprised that this guy got his balloon popped because just off of like, I don't know, like, he just looks a little more like nerdier. Like even the people that work in tech, like they might be nerdy, but they still look really cool. Like he just looks a little bit like, I don't know, maybe he has more of an eclectic style, but it didn't surprise me at all that he ended up getting his balloon popped. But let's see, I don't know, like I really don't even know. Like, let me know down in the comments who you think is going to be the one to match with her at this point in the episode, because I'm really like, I have no idea who it might be, to be honest.
Okay, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to get to know her. I like her height. I liked the necklace she was wearing. And yeah, I think that's the most part.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping his?
Your answer was really good. I liked everything. I think I just wasn't like drawn to you. I think there was just something that was missing compared to like everybody else's answers. That was it.
Understandable.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Ooh, okay. Okay, my next question is, during disagreements with your partner or your spouse, how do you guys handle them and how do you like to solve them?
Okay, let's start there. Come back. Okay. All right. During disagreements, how do you handle them and how do you like to come back?
Can I say my name again?
You can if you want.
Samson, 28. I'm a big communication guy, so like I like to communicate like right away. I'll let you get your space. You know, you could talk it out in the group chat with your homegirls. I'll talk it out with my homeboys. Like, oh, she's tripping, he's tripping, blah, blah. And then we could come together, talk about it, see what's up, and then have a plan from that.
Okay. Okay, over here.
So I like to give people space because I think that gives you enough time to reflect on what's going on. So yeah, I'll just give you your space, and when it's time for us to come back and speak, hopefully we could come to an agreement and see where it goes.
Okay. Over here, let's hear from you.
So I'm Chris, I'm 29. If it was a disagreement, I'm big on communication. So, you know, just talking it and then going to get something to eat.
And then our last guy back here.
EJ 28. I feel like it's a case-by-case basis because I know love language. So if their love language is they like to be by themselves, I adapt to that. I feel like we all have things that we think we would do in a situation, but the person could change that based on how you feel for them. Mm-hmm. So it's a conversation, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's switch on over to you. How do you like to come back after, a disagreement and all of that?
Yeah. Okay, so during disagreements, I feel like I'm the type that likes to solve it pretty quickly.
Okay.
I don't like conflict. I don't like being angry at someone I love or care about. So for me, I don't want space. I just want to, talk it out. Obviously, if my partner wants space, that's something we could work on and compromise with. But that's just how I like to deal with conflict. I like to talk it out immediately and see how we could both solve it rather than just trying to figure out who's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it is time to pop a balloon. Okay. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. The nightlife doesn't bother me. I think everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but she's beautiful.
Okay. Nice. So why'd you end up popping his?
Just because based on all the answers, I'm sure you'd be down for other options, but since you did say I would give her space first, that's not something I want, honestly. I like to solve it pretty quickly, so that's the only reason I popped it.
We listen and we don't judge.
Exactly.
All right, thank you. Okay, so
Man, we knew that one was coming. I feel like it's really down to the EJ guy, the two tallest guys, basically. I don't know why that is. What is the obsession with women and height? The nigga on the show recently had just said and got everybody mad at him for it. It's I don't know. I really just feel like it comes down to the height. As long as you look good and you have a nice outfit, it doesn't even have to be nice. I know a lot of women come on the show and they be like, oh, I want them to dress more professionally. I feel like that's more of the older or a certain type of woman. But her, being in nightlife, she seems like a cooler type of person. I feel like people working in nightlife a lot of times are cool. And it's just even though he has the hoodie and the hat, the trucker hat, whatever, the white tee, it's because he looks good. And same with the other guy. I would say the guy on the far left has the more professional outfit, I guess you could say, not too dressed up but not too dressed down, but I don't know, personally I feel like it's just between them two as far as who she's gonna pick. But maybe the dude on the far right has a chance. I don't know, I just surprised. Also, he has his sunglasses on. Usually the girls on the show hate that when they have a sunglasses
I have
on.
3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What are your current priorities in life right now?
Okay, what are your current priorities?
Work, making sure my future is set up, finding a wife eventually. Yeah, I would say those are 2 right now. Yeah.
What are your current priorities?
My first priority is my health. So making sure I'm in the gym, eating healthy. And then my career, making sure, I advance. I'm working on getting my certifications right now. So those are my 2 current priorities right now.
And over here, what are your current priorities?
My current priorities, like my boy said over there, health. I feel like health is wealth. Definitely get my career together. I just recently got my master's, like I said, so I want to be, financially good and have my girl along too. So, yeah, just health, my career, and then family at the end. So live happily ever after.
All righty. Let's go ahead and have you pop another balloon.
Just one?
Just one. Unless you want to pop more than one.
No.
Okay.
Like this is hard enough.
All right.
This is literally hard enough.
Go ahead and pop that one.
Sorry, that was
Like I motherfucking said, it's between EJ and the other tall dude. Like I don't know what it is about the height. And I also feel like one thing that really surprised me that she ended up popping his balloon is because he actually mentioned having a girl. Like him and EJ both said, I want marriage. See, that's the thing. You might as well just say marriage. Like there's no point in saying my girl. No. Like if she messages Christianity, she on this show, she wants to be married. Every girl on the show want to be married for sure. So it's like just come out and say it, you know. And but yeah, him and the other dude EJ were the only ones that said anything about a girl. The light-skinned dude did not mention it. So I was really thinking like he might be cooked, but turns out he was not cooked, chat. And then what, she be asking the most basic questions. That's the other thing that came to mind. I'm like, bruh, she has not asked nothing like out of the ordinary, out of the blue. She's sticking to the script and that is it.
wow, right?
Sorry. Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She definitely looks good. Tall, my type, edges laid. Yeah, she's smooth. For sure.
Okay. And why did you end up popping his?
I'm not gonna lie, your answers were great. Everything was good, but just based off the other contestants.
Yeah.
I think I'm also just not a fan of like sunglasses indoors.
Okay.
I think that's also another thing throwing me off a little bit.
No, for sure.
But everything else looks nice.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. Okay, so we've got our two guys left. Guys, any questions for her? You got one? Okay, go ahead.
Do you believe in God? And do you have any kids?
Yes, I believe in God and I have no kids.
Gotcha.
Do you have any kids?
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
Okay. You're good?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay. Let's go down here. Any questions here?
What are your current priorities?
That's a good question. So obviously I work in the club. However, my current priorities right now is to get started on my master's program later this year. And also, it's funny you said health because one of my resolutions for this year was to focus on overall health, not just physical, but mental as well. So going back to therapy, focusing on skincare, like hair, nails, body, everything like that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and where you say you from?
Florida,
Florida, what part?
Orlando. Where are you from?
I currently reside in Houston.
I've never been to Houston, but I heard it's fun.
It definitely is.
Okay.
Definitely is.
All right. You good?
Yeah, so
Okay. Ooh, it is time to make a decision. We have two guys left. You've got, to hear a little bit about them.
Yeah.
But it is now time to pop a balloon.
Dang.
All right. So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
EJ 28. Just wasn't feeling. I was feeling her in the beginning.
Okay.
Just preference. She looks good though.
Okay.
Sure.
So what changed?
Couldn't tell you. She has a preference thing.
Okay.
She looks really good though.
Interesting. All right then.
I can't point to one thing. Basically, I'm not gonna.
So there is something.
No, there's not one point. I can't point to one thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you say so. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, you're an attractive guy. I wouldn't have kept you this long if you weren't. Yeah.
Sure. I appreciate you.
All right. Well, let me have our guy come on up here. I'll have you scoot that way for me. Let me have you stand here. All right, guys. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
you don't mind like commuting, traveling, and stuff like that, right?
No, I like to travel, so. Do you?
I love traveling.
Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I have no more questions.
I'm good.
All right. Well, then, is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take the mic. You guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, guys.
Hey, I love it when the boys get hype, you know, but I was surprised that he popped his balloon at the end. Like, I know, I feel like Arlette is right about that one. Like, there's definitely something that's getting to him about her. Maybe he doesn't want to put her in blast. Maybe he doesn't want to list off all the things that it was, but it had to be something in your mind to like make you pop your balloon at the end there. Maybe it was the connection between him and her and the other guy that made her pop her balloon. So, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just glad that she came out with the match. You know, a lot of times they begin to end like that, and and they just don't make a match. But let me know down in the comments what you think about this episode. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. Subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. Like the video. Check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. I'm gonna get up out of here. Hope you have a great day. Peace.
Oh, here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.